I'm saying 30.
Are you saying 30?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying 30. Welcome to RyansRoad Podcast number 30. And a big welcome back to me.
Yay, James is here.
As you can tell, the podcast last week was awful without me. So.
Oh, fucking... 1, James weren't here. 2, the audio interface that this microphone was plugged into wasn't turned on. So the audio was through the fucking microphone built into the monitor on my computer, which is like...
Schoolboy error, Ryan.
4 foot away from me. Fucking ridiculous.
Schoolboy error.
Ridiculous.
What?
Watching Harry Potter with the missus at the minute.
Why?
Because the films are cool.
Yeah, they were right.
Yeah.
They're not bad, I've seen worse.
If you'd seen the Instagram posts and stuff that myself and James had put, we have got, if you're watching on YouTube, some new microphones.
We have got. We're just trying to figure them out.
But yeah,
He's trying to figure them out.
I haven't had time to like plug. So literally, I've just come in here. James is already in before me. I'm like, right, I'm just gonna quickly plug these in, try them out, and yeah, it didn't go well. It was like I'm really no fucking whiz with computers at all.
You just kind of figure out. You just learn by doing, don't you?
Oh, I'm like a kid when you first find out how to wank with computers, man. I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just know that shit happens when you keep tugging on shit.
Mash buttons. Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking stupid. So yeah, I tried it and I thought I'd do the sensical thing, but it was only picking up the one microphone that I plugged in, not two. Because the idea is that me and James could have a microphone each.
Yes.
We could sit a bit more comfortably instead of squishing next to each other for the one microphone. Thank you, dude. Love you. So yeah, but then when we plugged it in, it was just picking up the one microphone. So James just sounded like he was in the background
shouting at you.
And the audio didn't sound that good anyway. And then it was just the rigmarole of like, oh shit, plug in the original microphone, and then that wasn't. So yeah, just a fucking
technical issues, we shall say.
Yes.
Technical
just a
issues.
ball ache,
We've
so
started a bit later tonight.
Half an hour fucking later. Oh dear.
So I want to get a couple of games of fucking Pokemon in with you after this.
Yes, mate. We're doing retro today.
We're doing retro.
Yes, mate.
You're not having that Genghis Khan fucking bitch again. Fucking Genghis Khan.
We'll just swap it up.
With your fucking forehead fucking flips doing 40 damage a time. Do you know how much 40 damage is in this fucking game?
It's
a lot.
Amazing, isn't it?
Pokemon have about 30 health. That's it. Oh.
No way. So yeah, I thought what I'd touch on, or what we could touch on, is managing expectations.
Easy. I don't have any.
Yeah. It's a good way to be, in it.
Yeah, no expectations, can't be disappointed.
But a lot of people expect a lot of shit in life.
I don't expect anything from anyone. I don't think.
Yeah, it's a better way to be.
I don't think. I might do without knowing. Not expect it, like subconsciously, but I don't. I'm thinking about it now. Do I think I know I expect anything of anyone?
It's an interesting one, isn't it? No, but just things in general,
like in what kind of sense? 'Cause it's like I expect that I'm going to get paid every month from my job.
Right.
Kind of thing.
So this is managing expectations in terms of when...
Self-expectations?
That can be part of it, yeah.
Because I never meet my own expectations, ever.
So that would be within it.
Like have you ever met your own expectations? I never fucking have. You all set the bar too high.
That's part of like your self-management sort of thing.
But that's a good thing though. Is it better to set the bar too high than try and hit it?
What... If we're getting specifically into like managing goals on that side of things... Well, the way I like to put it is you do have your main goal, but you set loads of little goals towards that goal.
Goals that are achievable.
Yeah, rather than most people like just have their eye on the big goal and then feel like they put a load of fucking effort and then like got nowhere near it and then give up, as opposed to having little goals which then recognise your immediate effort, which make you feel good, which help you. It's like having a little chemical boost to keep you going through the long journey to get to the main goal.
Right.
If we're about goal thing.
Well, it's like you were saying, it's incremental, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's little steps.
Exactly.
To reach your main goal.
But with specific to the expectation thing, I always like to use the movie example, which you've probably heard me say before.
Yeah, about like hyping, like, the hype about movies. Yeah. I get it with games.
Yeah.
All this fucking hype, all these trailers, and you get really excited for it, and then you're like,
Because like, as you know, before family and kids, for me, huge on films, loads of fucking...
Pretty much all you fucking do, weren't you? You'd sit and just watch box sets of films, man.
Hundreds of fucking DVDs. Like, hundreds, literally hundreds of DVDs. Because I just love my fucking films. But yes...
Not just films, just box set of TV shows as well.
Fuck yeah.
How many box sets of TV shows did you have, man?
Still got them.
Fucking unreal. He's got quite an impressive collection.
Thank you very much. Half of it I've put in the loft now, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because it's all on Netflix and stuff. But I'm like...
It's just nice to have.
Yeah. I like once, you know...
You look back in 20 years and be like, that's a nice looking box set.
Eventually, if like down the line, I got hopefully a bigger house. Fingers crossed. Like think when I'm like 60.
How sick would it be to have like a library?
That's what I'm getting at.
With just like
That's what I want.
all your shit in.
That's what I want.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Like all your Lego sets built and like in like display cases and everything. Oh.
Obviously, the dream is to have a separate building from the house for all the fitness streaming and the podcasting. Upstairs, downstairs. Downstairs is the gym. Upstairs
we need to get
is
a
like
signed Jocko poster.
it's like the studio podcast room, which would just be all my toys basically,
that'd be so cool.
and a little bit in the corner with the
Right.
microphones and that.
Do you know what I'd have as well? I'd have like a little camp bed. You know, little cots you can get.
Yeah,
Just if we do like a late one or something. Say because if we can quit our jobs and live off this.
yeah,
Say if we're doing a late one, just have some little like pull-out beds or little fucking.
yeah.
Just fucking
I always
I'll
like-
just sleep in the studio because I'll just sleep in the fucking studio.
I always liked the idea of having a podcast. Like once the idea of getting these microphones was that I could start getting guests on. So obviously that's a bit of a pause now that I don't know how to fucking set them up.
YouTube.
But I did have that little thing of like, you know, we play Pokemon afterwards, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would like it to be like a tradition thing where if you come on my podcast, afterwards we play a game. Not necessarily have to be Pokemon, but like a board game or like fucking Beyblades or fucking Skylectric or something. Like, I just want to have like all this shit set up. Like we'll have a play for an hour.
That'd be so
Like,
cool.
but then that could be like a separate vlog series about like, you know,
and then we can get the guests
like
in on
the
it as
after
well.
party sort
Get
of
the
thing.
guests in
That's
on
what
it
I'm
as well.
saying.
Yeah,
That's what I
that'd
meant.
be
That's what I
fucking-
meant. Like,
yeah,
so
that'd be
the guests
cool.
would play with us.
That'd be awesome.
And then it could be like a separate thing just for the YouTube channel of like the after party from the podcast, but then like a party, like the
after party, just
like-
playing fucking board
yeah,
games.
like that after game or something. Because I think that would be interesting for people to see.
That'd be cool.
Because like if we get into a podcast with someone, we're just talking about life and get a bit deep and whatnot, and then after just having a bit of a giggle and like playing some fucking Pokemon or like having a Skylectric race or something like that.
Yeah, what if you got to
That'd be cool.
accept the fact you're probably going to get guests that won't want to.
No,
You can't just hold them hostage. Play a fucking game.
you play a game with me.
You play a game. That is the cost.
I think I could peer pressure into it, but like, you know, it's a thing at the end of the podcast. Like we go and we play a game.
You have to
like,
do it.
But I'd ask them on the podcast, so they'd be like, "Oh, I don't want to say no on the podcast."
And I mean, do you know what? We're going really far down the line. I don't mean
Yeah.
to sound like a cunt now, but if it picks up, everything goes to plan.
yeah.
We get some Patreon.
I do feel like
that can be a thing that's like, as bad as it sounds now, because
Yeah.
we're nowhere near that level.
I do feel like we sound a bit cunty
that
going
could,
down
that
this
could
road.
be like a behind a paywall. So if you do get the Patreons,
Yeah,
and that kind
I
of
guess.
stuff, you pay us £1 a month.
Yeah,
You get access to the after game vlogs,
yeah,
kind
that'd be
of
a
thing.
thing. Yeah,
stuff like that. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
something you got to think. If people are willing to put a couple of quid in a month to help us, it's like you got to think of what content you special extra stuff.
I was
you
actually
can do
thinking
for
of
them.
this today because there's a Pokemon YouTube channel that I'm actually a member of now, but it's $3 a month.
Yeah, I pay like $5 a month for this Patreon. I'm Duckfeed
Yeah.
TV.
But it's to be it's on the because YouTube has its own membership area, so it doesn't take you off
You
for
were telling me
YouTube.
about that, yeah.
So it's not even a patron bit. It's literally just it's YouTube.
itself.
Yeah, so you could be like a member of the
Have you
YouTube
got a
channel.
Have you actually got a proper paid YouTube account then?
What do you
Do you know
mean?
when you can pay to have YouTube and like ad free and everything?
No,
If you've not got that,
no,
right.
I ain't paid for that. No. But yeah, when I was listening, because he was doing like a live thing, and when you do like a live stream, people donate and shit. So
Yeah.
like, I'm like enjoying this. Here's a $5 or whatever. But then he was talking about the membership to like people that were non-members, and I thought, yeah, if I ever did that, I'd do it like a quid. Or
Yeah, it
something.
ain't gotta be
Like,
a lot.
If you just want to be a member and help out the channel and get a few extra little bits.
Man, you get
£1 a
100
month.
people to give you £1 a month. That's £100 a month. You can
Yeah.
like just put away to save up for new equipment.
That's it. Really sorry if the beginning of this podcast has started a bit cunty, like, but
Well, you got to
I
aim big and
like we're best friends, and it's like I think everyone does this with their friends, don't they? They talk
it's
about
the whole,
like
let's start a band.
yeah,
thing. Let's
call it.
fucking-
We'll name it puzzles.
Why is it called puzzles?
That's the puzzle.
Exactly. It's like you just daydream, don't you? But
Yeah,
I mean,
you
eventually-
can't help it,
but
can
I
you?
mean, eventually that would be the goal.
Yeah.
Essentially, we'd have the separate building with the gym downstairs for the fitness vlogging and
That's it.
the little studio upstairs.
And essentially, again,
and-
aside from playing games and having fun, it would be like I'd probably podcast like 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah, because if this is your
But,
job,
'cause that'd
you'd
be
have
the
all
job.
that fucking Think
And
of
I'd just-
think how much better the content could be.
So I want to like it's just daft stuff like I can't live. It's annoying that you can't live stream until you've got to like a certain amount of followers and stuff on YouTube. Did you know that?
No,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't just
have,
live stream.
Nope, you have to have a certain amount of subscribers and stuff to be able to live stream.
That sounds a bit bullshit.
I know, right? Because I thought I'd love to just have a decent camera half set up and just live stream the morning workouts every morning.
Well,
just
that's
to help
why people
motivate
were telling you
people.
to get onto like Twitch and shit, weren't it? And
Yeah, I guess.
You can live stream on Instagram and Facebook.
Might do that then. Fuck it.
Just put your little camera tripod up.
Just put the phone in it.
Put the phone in it.
Might start doing that. Because I think it's just nice it's one thing for people to see like in my story in the post, like, oh, he was up at that time. I think it'd be nice if they woke up, saw that, and saw what he's working out at the minute live. Like you could go on and say like, "You're right, guys." Like between reps, blah blah blah. Like, fuck you all doing in bed, da da da. I mean, I think it might help motivate people a bit more. I think it'd be nice.
I think you can't hurt.
Yeah, but I really like live. Like I'd live stream fucking everything. I'd like to do the podcast live, and then just release the recorded.
And then release the edited recording.
Not even edited, just fucking live, man. Go for it. Joe Rogan's are all live, aren't they? Because he always goes, "Are we live?" And then they just go.
Suppose.
It's done.
Yeah.
Circling back to the expectation thing when we said about the films.
We expect to be rich and powerful in 3 years' time.
God.
Please give us money.
You're an idiot. If we're touching on that still, it's like the actual goal is to just make a living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to have enough
if
money.
If I could pay the
bills and
by helping people.
Yep.
And talking and just helping and entertainment.
I wouldn't want to be famous. Who the fuck wants to be a celebrity?
I know, it sounds like such a ball ache, doesn't it?
Mate, no wonder Britney Spears went fucking insane.
Like, you won't be able to fucking go anywhere. I always think of the kids.
No, have you seen? Yeah, think of them
like the kids at school.
Shit,
I'm like, you'd have to send into like a preppy school,
have to go to
and then even there,
school.
it's like, how much money is your family worth or some bullshit?
Pretty much, innit? It's like, oh, well, my father does this.
Yeah. It's like, no,
and your kid would punch him in the face.
Yes.
It'd be amazing.
Yes, he would.
It'd be fucking cool as shit. You preppy, toughy bastard.
Oh God, we're not getting to anything this week. Expectations.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So the movie expectation.
Segue.
The way I've always described it is, if a film comes out, right, and you get recommended. So if James tells me about a film, mate, gotta go watch that. It's the best. You won't see anything better. Best film out this year. You will fucking love it. So then I'm gonna go watch that film, expecting, well, I'm gonna fucking love this. But it's really fucked up because if it's anything less than the expectation, it's shit. It's so weird. Cause I had it with, I can't remember what films were, but I know it was literally like, well, this is bollocks, and you think it's crap because you're expecting it to be fucking great. But if you get a film where you're like, the cover looks cool, the name even, and you just press play and put it on,
it looks alright,
and watch it, you might get to the end and be like, I enjoyed that. It wasn't the best film in the world, but I enjoyed watching it.
It's all about tempering expectations.
Exactly.
Like, this is the whole thing with this Squid Game shit. I've gone into this with everyone fucking banging. It's fucking top viewed Netflix show ever. And I'm on to episode 2 and I'm like, it's alright.
Yeah.
No, it's not fucking blowing my mind.
That's the perfect example.
Well, exactly. It's not blowing my mind. It's just, it's alright.
Because me and Moan got on it by going, what's this?
Exactly. You didn't know about it. You were just like, oh, fucking hell.
And just like, this is cool. I want to watch the next one. And by the end of it, I really enjoyed that. Yeah. It's really fucking cool.
So that's why Attack on Titan was ruined a bit for me as well. So many things can be ruined that way. But for me, like you said earlier, discussed before the podcast, it's more video games with me. Like checking the reviews and checking all the especially when games have been announced, it's been in development for like, especially game series like Elder Scrolls 6. If anyone out there knows, people will know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah.
It's like Skyrim's been out for like, this is the 10th year now. It's been 10 years since another Elder Scrolls game. And it's like we've had 4 years of fucking hype and press release and shit. We're not seeing anything about it properly.
Right.
And it's like, unless that fucking game transcends all fucking planes of existence, no one's going to be happy. It's the same with Half-Life 3. Fucking, no matter what.
Calm the game fucking analogies.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
I'm hyped this week.
Because I want to get across the point that this goes across all planes. So with your kids, like you get stressed at your kids because you're expecting them to behave when you go somewhere or something, and then you're like, did you really expect, like, depending on what age they are, what you know about them, sort of thing. Like, I'll do it when the missus gets stressed, sort of thing, and I'll be like, why are you getting stressed? And it's because you expect them, or you might have a doubt, oh no, you're tired or something and whatnot, and then you're like, you want the kids to like not argue, be quiet, just like be all really fucking nice, just eat all the dinner, like just everything fucking beautiful. And then when they don't do that, that's what you're kind of hopefully expecting. It's like, oh, it's so fucking annoying. All I'll say to her, expect them to argue, expect them to be full on fucking cunts and non-stop whinging and crying and shouting and asking for shit all the fucking time. Expect it. Because when you expect it, you're then mentally prepared for it.
Like worst case scenario.
Yeah, stuff. Literally. Yeah. So then when that happens, you're like, oh, actually, this isn't so bad. Oh, no, fucking... You're a woman and you're fucking wanting it, like a bit fucking geared up, and then you finally get your fella and you're like, you want a nice big fucking sesh, and then he's blew his fucking load all over your tits within 2 minutes. And you're like, oh, I was expecting to come at least 3 times. Fucking men, you're getting fucking long shift at work, whatever, and you get back and you expect this nice, big, banging fucking dinner, and the missus has done, I don't know, fucking just some beans on toast or something. It's like, mate, she's been looking after fucking kids all day. She's been doing this, doing that. Like, just manage your expectations.
Yeah.
Like, be fucking glad that you got fucking some,
Yeah,
that she's managed to do
all.
some fucking food. Like, be glad you managed to get any fucking dick because he was probably knackered. Like, just, I'm using them because they're a bit fucking quirky and trying to lighten the mood a bit. But it literally goes.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah. But it's still exactly
What's
the same
old
thing.
phrase? It's fucking hope for the best, prepare for the worst, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
Yeah,
prepare for
that's
the worst.
perfect.
You
Yeah.
hope it goes like that, but it's gonna go.
I wouldn't
like
even
that.
hope. Just expect
prepare
nothing.
for the worst.
Just prepare for the worst. But it's I'd say it's more of like a null, if you can, more of a nothing. Like, just don't. If you can learn to not expect anything, then anything that does happen is great.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I don't expect the goods to be really bad, but I don't expect them really good. Like, I expect them to be whatever the fuck they end up being.
It's the whole what we were talking about the other day when you went about that bloke, and it's like he expects a fucking living to be handed to him.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
kind,
they think the world owes them a living.
That's
the way
the
that's saying
one.
is, yeah.
It's like, it fucking don't, mate.
Yep.
The world is savage.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not, I think we touched on this the other morning about like people and everything, because that was how I worded it, weren't it? It was back in the day. It was like you had to live, weren't it?
Well, it was just being alive.
Yeah,
Was the dream.
the goal was to live.
Yeah, to
so
not
like,
die.
and I don't even mean like prehistoric dinosaur times. Probably more like medieval-ish and maybe like Victorian-y sort of things.
If we were around then, we'd be dead by now. A million fucking percent. I'd have been some peasant in the militia getting killed on the front
So they're
line
working
somewhere
like
at
fucking
15.
18-hour days, 7 days a week. Like, weekends weren't a thing. I'll never forget when I learned that weekends were invented. Like, because it was a day you went and worked. That was it. But yeah, so back then,
I think it was just a Sabbath, weren't it? Sunday.
Yeah.
A day of rest.
So back then the goal was to live. Now our goal is to enjoy life.
Yeah, because we've got it easy.
So then when you get people that feel like they're not enjoying their lives, they feel like they're failing at their life, and then that's when all the depression and all that shit starts in.
It literally is, mate. You're alive.
Yeah.
Like, how many people can say that?
Yeah.
Oh, you are alive. Fucking, how insane is that?
It's not
Like, how insane is that
It
we
is.
are here right now?
It's hard
all
to
this
grasp, innit?
cosmic fucking chance. And
I know you don't like Gary Vee, but he bangs on about this all the time.
it's not that I don't like Gary Vee. It's his fucking voice. It's like, he's a sound businessman.
It's something like, you know, like trillion in one chance of being born,
Exactly.
sort of thing. Of being
Imagine
here.
being the winning sperm. And it's like,
nuts.
no, you're not happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I completely get it, because we have all, me and you both, we've
But-
both had severe
and-
bouts of depression, and
Yeah.
I do think everyone goes through it in one regard or another in their life. Everyone's going to experience a depression. It's just how you get out of it, really.
It's one how you get out of it, and I always wonder why you get into it. Like,
But
what?
again, expectations, innit?
Yeah.
I think. Because do you know what triggered off my first ever, like, my big wave of it?
Mm.
You know what I think it was? When I really sat and I thought about it.
Yeah.
It's because my entire life growing up, all through primary school, I always remember this, high school, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's, you got a really good voice. You're going to be a singer, you are. You're going to be a singer. And do you know what? In my head, I was like, yeah, you know what I am? I'm going to be on a fucking stage and I'm going to be singing and shit. And I think I got to like early 20s, mid 20s, and I was like, shit, it ain't going to happen. And I think that was my first.
Right.
Because I was always set on being a singer. That was just what I wanted. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'll do. People have told me I'm really good at it. I'm just going to do that.
Yeah.
And then as I've got older, I've listened back to my stuff, and I'm like, I'm not special. I'm not fucking chart topping.
Thing is, you didn't really work at it,
Exactly,
though,
that's
did
what I
you?
mean. 'Cause
Either. Like, you could have been.
Because everyone told me,
Yeah.
oh, you'll fucking make it. You got a really good voice, you'll make it, you will.
Yeah.
I just thought, yeah, right, stand you, I will.
So you had a really good voice.
Yeah, so I
And if
didn't
you'd have worked on it as well,
I just thought
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
it would have come to me.
Yeah.
Exactly, that whole thing that I expected one day I'm just gonna fucking blow up and be famous.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, that's what was gonna happen. But then I got to your mid-20s and you start realising I've got to get a job, fucking families on the future and all that shit. You're like,
Yeah.
you have to kind of push that aside.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, fucking hell, I'm not going to be a singer. Shit. And I think that's what initially triggered it.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I was always thought I was going to be.
Because that was your expectation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And now, because of all that, and I've learned, my expectation is basically just be happy you're alive.
It's always a good baseline to have.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't think it hurts having little goals
if
to work
anything
towards
nice
still.
happens, I've got my family. I've got my workouts. And it's like, that is all I need to be happy. That's it.
Just going to flip the camera on and off.
Oh, yeah.
We still had 10 minutes before it did, but I
Well,
could see a
but,
2 and
yeah.
a 0.
You might as well do
I
it.
don't know if it's a 2 and a 0 or a 2 and a 9 from here. So I had to double
Why don't you
check.
go off the fucking...
Well, that'd be a bit easier,
That's
wouldn't
what I always go off.
1952. Yeah.
So it's a 2 and an
Yeah,
hour.
it is. It's because I'm facing camera way and you're facing monitor way.
But yeah, I think expectations can fuck a lot of people up.
Excuse me.
I think that's a good little subject to touch on, Ross.
Thank you.
I think a lot of self-imposed people telling you, like I said, just don't expect anything.
Do you know what started it off?
What?
You know, it was Mo's birthday.
Yes.
You know, she put like a lot of effort into like your birthday and stuff.
Yeah.
And Sophie's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't get a card from you or even like a message to say happy birthday.
I said happy birthday too.
So that upset her. So literally before closing the back door to come in here, I spent about 10 minutes just telling her, "Oh, you need to manage your expectations. Like, don't expect it from
She
people."
knows I love her. It's like, why should I have to? Like, she knows I love her.
Because that was her expectation. Don't worry. The way I word it is like, you don't have to worry about these other people. Like, they've got their own lives and own things going on and everything else.
Yeah.
But because of how much effort she puts in,
I suppose.
she expects like at least little something. She was like, I just want a card. Her expectation, she was like, I expect a card.
Yeah.
She's like, at least. And I went, well, there's your problem. She said, you expect. And she was like, well, I just want. I went, again, just want, expect. I was like, just
I
don't
don't even
expect
get my
anything.
own brother's birthday cards.
I know. Don't worry, I ain't blaming you.
I don't even get my own fucking family shit. I'm terrible with stuff like that. I really am.
Did you get me a card this year?
No, I think so.
you did. Oh.
I'm just genuinely terrible at stuff like that.
I'm the worst.
Like, I could not be bothered if anyone gets me anything, so
Yeah.
I'm the same for other people.
Exactly.
Like, I thought if it was my birthday and I didn't get anything, as long as people are happy birthday, I
Yeah.
I sound. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't care less.
I'm the same. I'm fucking terrible for it. I've got two. Obviously, we've just gone past our second wedding anniversary recently, and I've got last year's anniversary card and this year's anniversary card still in the envelope down the side of my bed. I haven't written them. From my first wedding anniversary, I've just had my second. I still ain't fucking wrote it because I'm just fucking terrible.
I do feel really bad now. It's like, it's not intentional. It's not like I've snubbed her.
I know it's fine.
I'm just not bothered.
Yeah, I'm
kind
not
of
digging
thing.
at you. It's fine, but I'm just saying that was where it come from, the expectation thing, because that was the whole conversation I was having with that. I was like, just don't expect anything. Like,
she never has to do anything for me. Like,
yeah.
I don't expect her to.
Yeah.
I do feel bad though.
But because she put so much effort and whatnot, she expected like at least that. So I just said, well, you don't need to expect. I just obviously went into it all as I've just kind of said on the podcast.
Yeah.
Just literally like, the problem is your expectation. Just fucking stop it. And that's why I was like, fuck, I'm trying to think of something to talk about in the fucking podcast. She went, we'll talk about that. I was like, yeah, good point.
No, it's a good thing to touch on. It is.
Because it is,
now
it gets
I
in the
do
way of a
feel
lot of
bad
shit.
because it's like, you are right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
She did put a lot of effort in.
But in my
I should
head-
have reciprocated that.
Sort of, but in your defence as a human, I was just like, man, like, he's just started his new job role this week. I was like,
Well, saying
he's
that
got
was fucking contract
his
for it.
missus is ready to fucking drop a baby. I was like, it's people have their own lives going on.
Still ain't got the contract for that.
Like, it ain't begrudging. It ain't like, oh yeah, they saw
Yeah,
it
it's
and
not like I
didn't
saw
bother.
it and didn't bother. I said happy birthday to her on Facebook. Because happy birthday me. It's like, I don't get anyone a card. It's like, because I don't give a shit if anyone gets me anything.
Yeah.
So I don't care about getting anyone else anything.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
It's fine.
It's a bit
But,
of a shitty
yeah.
way to live your life, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, she does it with a lot of things. She's gotten better at it.
I'll go
she
and
used to get
apologise to her after this.
She used to get upset if she'd done like the school run and smiled at someone.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
And they didn't smile back at her. Used to ruin a day. And then I said, like, but that person could have, like, their dad, in an extreme case, like the parent could have just died, or a pet or something, or maybe they're just tired that day because they got a newborn baby and they're fucking sleeping or something, or maybe like they've got their own shit, they've got their own expectations that they haven't reached and now they're getting upset about it. Like, you never know what's going on inside someone's fucking bubble.
Nah.
Like, ever.
You don't.
So, like, just don't.
Yeah,
It's because you
don't.
just never know. Like, anytime that's the whole separate thing. Anytime like you project something onto someone, it's like,
That's on you,
like,
not them.
yeah, it's like you could be completely wrong. That's not why that's happened for sure. You don't know that.
So that's
like,
on you, not
You don't
them.
know they've said that because they don't like you, or because they're pissed off, or whatever, or maybe they weren't aware of what they said because they're distracted with something else. And
It's the kind of whole thing. It's like loosely like, don't meet your heroes because heroes are people too, and not people's a bastard.
that's managing your expectations as well. Because when you
People
say
are
hero,
bastards.
people typically expect their heroes to be like as they are on screen or whatever, and
Yeah.
perfect and amazing, and blah blah blah. And then you meet them and they're like less than that, so then you're disappointed. Again, it's perfect managing expectation. If I ever met one of my idols or whatever, I'd expect them to be a fucking person. They'd shit, piss, fart, probably want to go on a fucking wank or something. Like, they're just normal fucking people.
Oh,
But it'd just be cool to meet
I just hope
them.
Jocko's nice.
From what
I think he is my hero, you know. If I'm putting anyone on that pedestal, it's Jocko.
Yeah. He's hard to beat, isn't he?
Yeah, just him as a person and the way he looks at life and stuff.
Even I was listening to one of Joe Rogan's recent podcast where he has a Burt Crusher on, which is like kind of like you and me doing this. It's just one of his longtime friends, and he'll just have and they'll just talk about shit. And Burt's like a fat guy. Yeah, massive, but no,
he's a big.
He's
guy.
not like in shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was on about Jocko and whatnot, and he was like, he said he wouldn't want to meet him because he'd be like, I can't listen to you because like, you know, look at you wasting your fucking life and da 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 blah blah. And Joe was like, he really wouldn't be like that to you. He's like, he literally doesn't think like that about anyone.
No, he doesn't. He just wants to help people, doesn't he?
Yeah,
that's it.
Because he's a proper leader.
Yeah.
It's
he takes all the blame on his shoulders and like he will lead. Oh man, he's
our podcast is just purely an advertisement for Jocko.
Man, we mention him every single podcast because he's amazing.
Jocko.
He's amazing. I could sit and listen to him read me a book all day.
Excuse me.
Should we do the what have we been up to this week? Because I'm thinking we've covered that pretty well. Manage your expectations, guys.
Yeah, man. In every aspect.
Yeah.
Parenting, relationships, work,
fitness,
life,
fitness,
health.
You're not going to fucking just because
food.
you did 10 pull-ups last week. Don't mean you're going to bang out
Literally
20 this week, mate.
Anything you can expect about anything, manage it. So if you expect to eat really good that day, all fucking day, it's like just expect to eat better that day. How about that?
Yeah. Like, do you know I said I'm not eating biscuits? I still haven't eaten biscuits, right? But I did eat an entire bag of Haribo today. So I'm like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That seems so much worse.
In about 5 minutes as well. I just went to the shop and I was like, fuck it, I want some Haribo. So I just sat and ate an entire bag of Star Mix in like 5 minutes as I was driving back to work.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. I know.
This week, what we up to? It was the wife's birthday the weekend.
What have you been up to this week? You meant to join me on that this
Sorry,
week.
go on.
We need to harmonise this.
Okay.
What have you been up to
this week?
That's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, cool.
Carry on.
Yeah, it was the wife's birthday the weekend, so we done that. It was nice. The wife's friend had I say babysat. Yeah, it is babysitting, isn't it? She come around Saturday and babysat. So me and the wife went out for the evening together, which was fucking nice. Like I say, like 7 years, it's probably happened like a handful of fucking times. Probably not even that. I'd probably say 3 or 4 times in 7 years that we've been able to just go out without the kids, sort of thing. That's got to be a lie 7 because Harvey's 6, but she's got her daughter as well.
Yes. So it probably is about.
So it
7.
was, it's literally been because we've been together about 7 years. So it was nice. Like we didn't go anywhere spectacular. If you live in the UK or anything, we went to the Black Country Living Museum. So it wasn't amazing. It was nice, but it was nice just to be out with my friend. You know what I mean? Because your partner's your friend, aren't they? And because even she said, "Oh, sorry if it like weren't blah blah blah." I went, "Mate, I was like, it's nice to just be with you, and just to like talk and just look at stuff and see, and just without having kids there every 2 minutes, or again expectation of like work or like house chores or mum, dad, just fucking all the time. So that was fucking lovely.
Yeah,
it was really nice. It was harder on the fucking Sunday because after that the wife was very much like, oh, it's nice when it's just the two of us, and because she was a bit, we say wonky when you're not quite right, and just wanted it to be like just one more time with just you and us. But we were going out somewhere for that evening, for a late evening with the kids, and it was like an hour away to like Matlock.
That's hard work, that is.
And I was like, hang on. I was like, so you just want it to be you and me, you're feeling a bit down, but now we're going to go have a long late night out with the kids. I was like, this don't sound like the best fucking mix. So it went alright, it was nice and whatnot, but the place where we went ended up being like really fucking crowded, and it was just like, yeah, it could have been better, but it could have been worse. But with stuff like that, like I always looking at that now and going, right, next time I see that coming, I'm just going to prevent it.
Yeah.
Because I half did, but she said she wanted to go. I was like, fine. But we've had a lot of different examples in the past where she's wanted to do something or go somewhere, and I've said like, that is not going to be how you're expecting it. Like she's like, let's go to the beach, and I'll be like, oh, so you want to drive for like 2-3 hours with the kids in the car, and like hope one of them don't sick or like shit themselves or fucking yeah, just fuck that. Like, no, it just sounds like way too much fucking effort and work. I think other families might do it because they'll be like, oh, but like next weekend, like Nan and Granddad will have the kids for the day and we can like recoup and have a day to ourselves. Or because we never get that. It's like, I don't fucking fuck that, man. Tired of thought that. But that's kind of been the theme, like lately, really like lethargic, tired and shit. That's why if you follow like all the socials with the fitness stuff, I don't think I've done my exercise vlog now for like 3 weeks. I haven't done that for
about 3 weeks, is it?
Yeah, but this has been a bit of a theme. The last couple of podcasts, like I say, I've just been really struggling since I had fucking COVID. But I don't know if I can blame that. It's just that's a timestamp. It's like before I had COVID, my routine was in.
Yeah.
And it was alright, and I was moving forward.
That has disrupted your routine.
But so I don't know if
you've had a few things like go wrong and stuff since then as well, and you're a bit out of whack.
I don't know if
you can suffer from long COVID symptoms.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's that like lethargy, but I just know like that on top of like some bad luck at work and stuff, so like more money troubles. Obviously, the fact that I had 3 weeks off work being self-employed didn't fucking help.
No.
So work not being completely smooth since then hasn't fucking helped. And then like our sister mate yesterday after seeing your post about quitting sugar and caffeine, I was like, I feel like I've pretty much slipped back into my usual sugar routine now with biscuits.
Yeah.
I'll have a morning, afternoon, and evening.
Right.
Whereas I did get to the point I'd have like one,
so
maybe two.
You were doing really well with that.
On an evening, and that was it. Wouldn't have them in the morning or during the day.
A little bit of chocolate bar or something.
Yeah, but it'd been one little thing of an evening. So I'm like, well, there's the sugar thing, so that don't help. We haven't been doing our 10-minute cardio with a workout in the morning.
I've been warming up though.
Yeah, but it ain't 10 minutes. You know, we used to get to the end of that 10 minutes, you'd be like out of breath.
Well, I would be.
Like
and
pushing
you pushed it twice as hard as me.
Yeah.
So like, be fucked and all.
So there's all that stuff. So I'm like, is it all those things as a combination?
Do you know what? We need to get out of here earlier. Because I'm getting here at 6. We need to be out here for about 1:45.
We've said this before. We've done all this before. We know that. But we're not. So I don't know. And obviously I've got my fucking counselling on Tuesdays that I do now, the crash stuff. So fucking doing that. Moan still might have to have a wrist all fused up still. So we're like, what's going on with that?
Heard anything about that? Well,
she had another MRI last week, so we've got to wait and get the results of that and see what the surgeon said. But he did allude to like this might just be her now.
Oof, rough.
Yeah, but the only time my wrist doesn't hurt is when she keeps it straight.
Man, that's why. Do you know what I've been doing this week?
No idea.
Work.
Yeah, because you got a new job role, haven't you?
A new job role. Without getting fucking paid the benefits of it. Ugh. So the best sort. 2 weeks I've been waiting for this contract to come through. I'm telling you, mate, they're going to keep me doing this job on my old wage for as long as they can before they give me that contract. Because they can. Because they know I'll do it.
What'll happen if you don't?
Because if I don't do it, it all goes to shit. And it'll just make my life miserable. So it's like, I might as well fucking do it. But if they don't, if it's going to be a couple more weeks and I've not heard anything, I am going to say something. Because I'm following it up with my manager every day.
Right, okay.
But it's my manager's manager that has to sign it off. And it goes to like fucking head UPS house in fucking America or some shit.
What?
Exactly. So
just to sign some pissy little contract.
It's all there. It's all sorted. They just need to sign it off. And I've got it. But honestly, mate, it's a fucking joke.
That's ridiculous.
Yes, and I believe my manager's chasing it because I've seen the emails and she's lovely.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm tracing it, I promise. I'm like, I know you are. It's the fucking dickheads above you. But then again, I don't know their situation, what they're like up there.
Yeah, they could have loads of
expectations.
Stuff like
Again, it's like all you got to do is fucking sign something. Hurry up. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're doing. But I mean, you don't think it'd be hard, would you?
You would have thought you'd think it'd be in-house, like in your...
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
In that place where you are working, in that building.
Yeah, I got the interview there, I got the job there, offered there, I got all that shit offered there. It's just the contract has to fuck off somewhere to be signed by someone.
That's crazy.
Right, exactly.
That doesn't sound efficient at all.
Because it's fucking UPS, mate.
Oh my days.
And I've been in that company for a long time and I enjoy working there and I enjoy my job and I enjoy the staff, but sometimes it just seems so fucking backwards in some of the practices.
Well, look, this podcast isn't popular because you probably would lose your job now.
I know, yeah, shit. I love you, UPS. Don't sack me, please. Been there for like 14 years.
Well, I used to work there, and I think they're a bunch of cunts. Because they're slave labour, dirty fucking bastards, and the whole place needs fucking reforming. I can say it because I no longer work for them.
You know? But I enjoy my job, that's the thing. I enjoy my job and I enjoy what I do there. I enjoy the people I work with. And when it goes really... When you have a good day, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's a really good day. It's just... There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
And if I had this contract come in and it's signed, I'd be... Whatever they throw at me, I'm like, mate, I'm on like double the money. Fucking bring it.
Yeah.
It'd be that motivation. But because that's just nothing. And other than that, when I've not been with the family, I've finished one of my books.
Ooh.
Terry Goodkind, the Sword of Truth series. Only found out he died last year, apparently.
Oh, nice. We'll end it there.
Yeah, okay.
Right, guys. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I'm gonna try and sort these fucking microphones out. If I can get the computer to pick up these new microphones with their own like audio file, so yeah, all the separate microphones go into it because I've got 3. Then we can have me, James, and guest on.
Yeah, wrap it up, man. I need to piss real bad.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get that done as soon as I can. Apologies again for last week.
I wasn't here. Your sound was fucked.
Yeah. Socials,
go.
If you're watching this and listening to this on a podcast platform, apparently you can rate it. That's meant to be a good thing.
If you're on any kind of podcast platform, please rate it
and
leave a comment.
That'd be cool.
Even if you're saying it's shit,
just
leave a comment, please, because that makes more people will see it. I mean, preferably not it's shit. It'd be nice to just it's nice.
If it's on YouTube, apparently the best thing you can do for content creators on YouTube is liking the video.
Yeah, please give us a like.
So give us a like. That'd be cool.
Like, comment, and again, if you've got any questions, if you've got anything you'd like us to talk about,
any
suggestions about just let us know and we will talk to it. You ask us questions, we'll answer your questions. Please get in touch with us on either RyansRoad is it Ryans.road?
Yep.
Ryans.road at Instagram, and mine is Daddy Jane Gaming, JAYNE.
Nice.
At Instagram. So if you've got any questions for either of us, we will gladly answer them. I think that'd be quite nice to have like a.
Oh hell yeah! I'd love to do
like a listeners bit.
I'd love to have
someone's emailed in saying this, Ryan. What do you think of this? I think that'd be a really good idea.
Right, so leave it there. I'm gonna cut it off. Love you all. Don't be afraid of the day.
Peace out.
#share your shit.
I'm gonna bring dabbing back.
No.
Yeah, I regret doing that already.
Yeah. Right. Love you all.
Bye.
Just a selfie.
Oh, can I go for a piss? I'm gonna fucking piss myself.
I want a selfie with you about to piss yourself.
Oh, fuck.